Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to our NBA video this is going to be for Wednesday, December 1st. We have a 9-game slate. Very happy to be here. We have, right now it's about 11:37 p.m. East Coast time, so I have three games going on. So Memphis is done, Brooklyn is done, and you got LA going on, Detroit, and the Golden State game still going on. The reason I mention that is because we gotta do a little house cleaning. You know, the night before, 2 nights ago, someone jumped in my comments talking about why did I pick Lillard for 8,600 on Fanduel. Then he quickly deleted it. All right, I didn't see anything for the rest of the day. Lillard happened to have a bad game. He jumps back into the comments talking crazy. Why Lillard was a bad play. Why don't I post my lineups when I make my video? So let me ask you a question. If I know I have a video that's going to be a little bit long, 9, 10, 11 games, and I start making my videos early, and there's still games going on, how am I going to do a lineup review if the game is still going on? But it wasn't about that. It's about trying to make me look like I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? So I said all that to say this. I love when I finish a video and someone says, "Hey, oh, I like your pick. However, I'm gonna play such and such because of XYZ." I love that. You should never let anybody sway your decision if you have reasons and data to pick who you want to pick. That's fine. We all can't play the same people. My core 5, 15, 16 hours before lock, that's not set in stone. That's just who's the best options at the time, at that moment, before we get value. But those are going to be my centerpieces. Sometimes they change, sometimes they don't. But everybody's entitled to formulate their own opinion. If you get in my chat trying to make me look crazy, trying to make me look bad, trying to make me look like I don't know what I'm doing, all I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight your name. I'm going to go into your channel. I'm going to block you, which is then going to remove you from being a subscriber and having access to my videos. And then you can take that crap somewhere else, because that's what people do on the internet. They like to troll people because they hide behind keyboards. I treat everybody with a great deal of respect. Most of you treat me with a great deal of respect, and that's how we're going to keep it here. I always say this is a positive space, but if you come in the comments with the intentions of being funny or trying to make me look bad, the same way y'all go on to other content creators' comments and do the same thing to them, and they don't say anything back. They don't say anything back because they want to keep the peace and they want to keep the follower. I'm here to tell you, if you're trying to bring me down or be negative, I'm gonna take your subscription and I'm gonna shove it right back up your ass, because I don't want it. I don't want your subscription, because for every troll, there's 10, 15 people out here trying to learn DFS, trying to listen to what I have to say, and trying to get information on how they could be more profitable at this thing we do every single day. So I just had to put that out there. I'm not the one. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to know I'm not the one. This is December 1st. It's going to be December 1st by the time you see this video. We are moving along. Very well. I'm looking for a word. We're moving along very well. and we're only going to get better, we're only going to get smarter, and we're only going to win more money. So with that being said, I want to, when I started with five subscribers. Now I'm at 125 in about 3 months. No gimmicks, no great production, just me trying to relay information in the quickest way I can in the shortest amount of time that I can. I'm not trying to keep you here all day with videos. But please believe that if you come for me and I didn't send for you, I'll make an example out of you. Listen, for every 1 follower I must remove, I removed 3 people since I've started. I've gained 4. So you could come here with the trolling stuff. You could come here with the keyboard warrior stuff, and I'll remove you. I'm the same person online that I am in person. I'm not gonna let you do whatever you want to say to keep your subscription. The hell with your subscription. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for real people. I'm here for people that are authentic, sincere, and respectful. That respect goes both ways, 24/7. Come up in here with a disrespect or the trolling or whatever it is you think it is, and it's not going to be what you think it is. You're going to get lost. Now you can go to somebody else. You go to somebody else's channel and copy their lines, copy their lineups. So that's all you were doing. That's all some people do. They don't want to learn how to do DFS. They don't want to learn how to do DFS. Because if anybody watched the video, you heard me. You clearly heard me say that Lillard was an awful play for Draftkings, but at 8,600, he was a great play for Fanduel, which he was. You know what I'm saying? Then he tells me Utah is has the slowest pace in the league. They're 17th. Listen, another thing. If you're gonna come to me with your theories, make sure that you have the advanced statistics to go with it, because I do. If you don't have the advanced statistics, if you don't have the usage or the fantasy points per minute or the projections, the projected points or the projected minutes, if you don't have all that in front of you and you want to tell me something's a bad play, I'm going to just think you're crazy. We collectively, we're only going to get better. Like I said, I've only been doing this a few months. I'm learning every day. Like I said, we all know the production isn't the greatest. I just started, but everything will get better. But I'm trying. But the most important thing is the reason you're here is for information. And I make sure every day that the information is top quality. So I'm done talking about trolls. I'm done talking about keyboard warriors that jump in the comments wanting to be cute. Just want the next keyboard warrior to know that all you gotta do is type something stupid once. I'm gonna go on your channel, block you, and I will remove you. And then that's it. That's the end of you. Because I promise you this. There's really no NBA DFS content creator giving you all the tips and tricks. They're not doing that. They hold stuff back. You know what I'm saying? So please don't play with me. I'm not the one. Listen, we're gonna start with Draftkings as usual. We're gonna start at point guard as usual. I see our boy Luka's back. Our boy Luka's sitting here at 11-6 against the Pelicans. You're gonna need about 60 fantasy points. Let's see when's the last time he hit 60 fantasy points. $80, $56, $55, $54, and $60 is his last 5 games. Luka's in play. Really nothing much to talk about. New Orleans ain't gonna really stop him, but 60 is a big number. But you know what we got to do first. Let's find some value. We'll come back to Luka. 10-4. Gonna need about 35 fantasy points. 62, 34, 38, 58, and 53. That's his last 5 games. LaMelo's in play. Going up against Milwaukee. Boy, oh boy. I can see this slate's going to be a handful already. Trae Young against Indiana. Fair matchup, 9,800. Going to need about 50 fantasy points. He's averaging 46. 47, 61, 48, and 49. He's a good play. It's cheaper than the other two. I'll say Trae Young and LaMelo, or I would give LaMelo the edge as far as fantasy points. That's why he's priced up like that. Trae Young is very reliable, so you can't really go wrong. We'll have to come back to them. This is a mighty big pill to chew on so early. 11-6 and 10-4. Let's see what else is out there. Bradley Beal, 9,000 against Minnesota, great matchup. I don't like Beal over 9,000 with Dinwiddie, especially with Kuzma taking shots. He's a good play. Just what's the upside? With 2 other guys taking a lot of shots. 29, 33, 45, and 32. The numbers say it all. 9,000, I could find better. De'Aaron Fox against the Clippers. 31, 32, 54, 25. I'm never worried about him against the Lakers. As you can see here, 54, but him against other teams, I don't know. Russell, 84, fine. 84 is okay. The thing is, you got 3 amigos on the Timberwolves. Russell, Edwards, Cat. Remember that. 8,400 is a big number. Shai Gilgeous, 8,300 against Houston. That's fine. He's gonna take majority of the shots. Still a big number. 83. You need like 42, 43 fantasy points. He averages 36. Well, listen, all the point guards so far, they're okay. Nothing stands out, but we'll be back. Cole Anthony against Denver. I'm scared to death playing Orlando. Cole Anthony is a good play. His last game was on the 19th, so he missed about a week and some change. 40, 52, 40, 53, 41, and 35. The last 4 games, his fantasy points. I don't know. Brogdon against Atlanta. Just looking at him, 44, 37, 23, and 46. 77. I trust Brogdon, and I like the matchup against Atlanta. Brogdon's the best point guard I've seen so far. Lowry against Cleveland. 7,600. Definitely won't be playing Kyle Lowry at 7,600 with Brogdon $100 more. Unless Jimmy Butler's out again. 40, 22, 38, 42. 14 assists. 17 points. Listen, if Butler's out, Kyle Lowry's a great play. I probably play both. I probably play Kyle Lowry and Brogdon, but we'll get there. Keep in mind, when I do these breakdowns, this is my first time looking at the slate. I'm doing these breakdowns in the perspective of how you would attack the slate. So I don't have any information beforehand. I'm just going through it the same way you will go through it. That way, you can see where I'm coming from. I'm not going through the entire slate, looking at injuries, I'm not doing none of that. I'm talking through the slate so that you can see the thought pattern of how to break down these slates. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I don't know who else is injured outside of the point guards that I can see in front of me. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Garland, I like Garland. Garland is fine. Kevin Porter Jr. has been playing better. Missed a triple-double. He's got a big number here, 7,400. Something like this. If you're going to live on your sword, you die on your sword, and you put Porter Jr. and you put SGA in the same lineup, hope it stays close. And then you go in Christian Wood, unless his price is astronomical. But you're looking for a game stat, if that's what we're going to do. So you either die by this game or you win by this game. This game is a blowout, you lose all around. This game goes off, you win all around. Because they're easy to stack, because their prices are not great. Tyler Hero, questionable. If he's in, then we'll see how the rest of the lineup looks. Rose been playing better. Rose, Ball, it's a lot going on in Charlotte. You got Ball, you got Rose, you got Bridges, then you got Kelly Oubre off the bench. All four of them ain't gonna go off. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue you have with Charlotte. I guess lineup construction is gonna be the deciding factor on which one you take. Obviously, Rose is a lot cheaper. Rose is a good play. Milwaukee does allow outside shots. So, listen, Rose is in play. Let's see what else we got out there. 7,000 Maxi with Joel Embiid. Fine play. I got no problem with it. Drew Holiday, 6,900 against Charlotte. They're definitely going to need him against Ball, so he's in play. Halliburton. It's funny. I said to play Fox and Halliburton against the Lakers, and they both had crazy fantasy points against the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't see nothing in the comments about that. But I hear about why did you pick Damian Lillard? People need to listen. I'm here. I'm going to be here for a long time, and we're only the good people here. We're only going to get better. So, I'd suggest people come along for the ride, because we're going to be very, very, very. We're going to be very successful here. Halliburton against the Clippers, good play. Schroeder against Philly, if that game stays close, they'll need him. Boston's been up and down, so I don't know what to tell you. Smart is priced up as if Brown is not playing. If you got Brown playing, you're not playing Smart. You play Schroeder. You can actually play either one, but you want Brown to be out. Ricky Rubio is a fine play. He's averaging 31 fantasy points a game. A lot of games he started because somebody was out, but Rubio knows his role. He runs the second unit. He is in play. Dinwiddie is in play. Doesn't play a lot of minutes, but he's in play. Reggie Jackson in play against Sacramento. Caris LeVert has done nothing this year. Not for me. Even at 5,400, not for me. If you're a Caris LeVert fan and you want to play Caris LeVert, then play Caris LeVert. But Caris LeVert's not for me. Monte Morris, 5,300. I'm good. Jalen Brunson. Luka's playing. 5,000 is a fair price against the Pelicans. Jalen Brunson's in play. Pat Bever's out. Eric Bledsoe. He's up and down this year. I don't know what to tell you all. 9, 23, 29, and 17. He's not for me. Listen, he's not for me. I like to be very clear when I'm speaking so people understand what's happening. $4,900 is not the worst play in the world, but he's not for me. Terrence Mann hasn't worked out for me all year. 13, 34, 21, 21, 21 fantasy points. In this day and age of NBA DFS basketball, someone giving you 21 fantasy points is not going to cut it. The game is changed. Players are a lot sharper. You need a lot more points. You need more fantasy points to win. So the days of playing people at the bottom of these rosters, playing these 3,600 players, talking about they're good plays, they're not good plays. You keep playing them, you'll lose. Go look at your lineups. Go look at your lineups where you went wrong. Because you played a star, then you played a scrub, and the scrub didn't give you enough points. I go for balance most nights, unless it's a value play that makes sense, that you know they're gonna play over 25, 30 minutes. That's why you need your projections. That's why you need your projections, so you know, you have an idea what's gonna happen. Listen, I know what it takes to win. I know what it takes to win in the DFS space. You know, I try to let people find that out on their own. You know what I'm saying? I used to hand build lineups. Then I used optimizers, then tweaked them. Then I went back to hand. Once I learned a little bit more, I would hand build the lineup. And I will hand build the lineup now, but I still use my data. I'll still use my information and my statistics to figure out if that's a good play or not. It's whatever the computer is doing, I'm just doing it, on pen and paper. That way I get the players that I want. I get players that play over 28 minutes, especially the value players. I see what they're projected for. I see their points per minute. I see their usage. Then I know if they're a good player or not. So that's why the Sharks always win. They have access to that data. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. What do we have here? NAW for me. Devontae Graham is very cheap. Let's see what's going on in his neck of the woods. 15, 25, 11, and 20. You could definitely keep that. Grayson Allen, 4,400. 18, 9, 13, and 21. I'm done with anything under that. Anything under that, we wait for value. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Let's jump to shooting guard. Jaylen Brown is questionable. Spoke about Beal. Anthony Edwards. Look at this. His price went up. Nobody even wants to play Anthony Davis. And now his stock went up. 69-21. He had a bad game. 43 and 46. I love Anthony Edwards at 7,900, 8,600. That's fine, but not everybody in Minnesota's priced up because they've been playing well. That's how it goes. That's fine. I go to Ingram. At 7,500. He's been playing better. 39, 38, 20, 41. 34 minutes. 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 27 points. $7,500. Listen, B.I. is going to give you a little bit of everything, and he's going to play the minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're playing somebody from New Orleans, you're playing B.I. and you're playing Valanciunas. That's it. I'm not playing NAW. We're not playing Graham. We're not doing that. You're playing B.I. and you're playing Valanciunas for New Orleans until you hear otherwise. You do it with Garland, Middleton, Middleton is 21, 31, 34, and 30. Absolutely not the guy that we had last year. It's fine though. That's 78 for you. Will Barton, 7,300. I'm not playing 7. I'm not gonna pay 7,300 when you have Jokic. 20, 31, 28. 20, 31, 38, and 26 fantasy points. Not when you have Jokic. Rose, we spoke about Halliburton, Giddey. Giddey's fine. Mr. Do-It-All for Houston. Buddy Hield against the Clippers, 6,500. I'd rather have Giddey. Buddy Hield gets hot, don't get me wrong, but he also could give you a 36, 30, 44, and 23. At 6,600, you get 23 fantasy points. United over. And he also does that. That's what I wanted to say. So, Buddy Hield, he's not worth it to me to pay that money. 6,500. Smart, fine, Dort, cool, last man in. Tim Hardaway, I never play him. Kelly Oubre is fine. What he's been doing. 29, 31, 39, and 38. He's beginning to look trustworthy. So take him with caution. Seth Curry still playing well. Joel Embiid back. And that's it for me. That's it for me. For shooting guard. You got Tatum at 10-3. Cool. If Brown is playing, you're not paying 10-3 for him. Paul George against Sacramento, 10-2. Paul George against Sacramento, 10-2. That stands out to me. That's a fine play. Jaylen Brown, Edwards, Miles Bridges, 7,800. That's fine. Middleton, we spoke about him. Aaron Gordon, get that out of here. Josh Giddey, we spoke about. Buddy Hield. Gordon Hayward, I didn't even mention him when I was speaking about Charlotte. You got Ball, Rose, Hayward, Bridges, Oubre. Who's going to go off? Exactly. Next, Kuzma if I have no choice. Markkanen is cool. Barnes is already out. Barnes is out. Halliburton's in play. Josh Hart's in play. Wagner's in play. Last man's in. Kelly Oubre's in play. Last man in. Jason Tate. Eric Gordon, not for me. Let's see what Eric Gordon's been doing. 11, 18, 36, and 16. Okay, buddy. I'm cool. Connaughton, not for me. Kevin Huerter, it's fine. 29, 20, 14, and 15. 30, 26, 25, and 38 minutes. He's been shooting bad, so that's fine. Kevin Huerter's still in play. Isaac Okoro, Gordon Yang, Chuma Okeke. Is Terrence Davis in play? He could be. 6, 11, 75, 28, 21, 15, 29, 17. Listen, if you want to take shots at Sacramento's bench, good luck with that. There's too many players on a 9-game slate to take dart throws at players that are coming off the bench that you have no idea what they're going to do. Even if you have the projections, you know what I'm saying? The projections got to look mighty juicy for you to take a chance on a bench player from Sacramento. Alright, we're going to power forward. We got Giannis at 12-1. Giannis is fine at 12-1. I'll tell you exactly what you need from him. Exactly. So you'll take 60. But you need 72. Remember what I said. The salary times 5 is what you'll take. The salary times 6 is what you need. Let me say it again. The salary times 5 is what you'll take. The salary times 6 is what you need to win. Okay, let's move on. Tatum, 10-3. Not with Brown. If Brown is out, Tatum's in play. Sabonis at 9,400 against Atlanta, in play. Porzingis, I don't ever play him. Tobias Harris, Embiid is back. I'm cool. Bridges always in play. Horford in play. No Robert Williams. He's more in play. Collins has been playing okay. He's in play. Bobby Portis, 6,800. Price looks mighty high. He's still in play. $33, $46, $30, and $27. He's in play. Evan Mobley's in play. Wendell Carter in play. PJ Washington at 5,100. Okay. He played 6 minutes. Let's excuse that. 27, 36, and 24 fantasy points at 5,100. Playing 24, 35, and 32 minutes, but only taking 12, 7, and 8 shots. 5 rebounds, 3 rebounds, and 35 minutes. You're the power forward. 3 rebounds. Listen. Last man in. I don't even know if I take him last man in. I'd probably take Baisley instead. Yeah, I'm off of PJ Washington. Listen, you want to play PJ Washington? He's not the worst player in the world, but he's just not for me. Baisley, 4,800, that's fine. Jeff Green, no. Kevin Love, has he even been playing that much since I'm back? Let's see what he's been doing. 17, 22, 19, 17 minutes. 26, 26, 17, 20 fantasy points. Last man in, you'll take Kevin Love. They need to just get rid of him. $4,500 for Kevin Love. Kevin Love is actually a decent play. Marcus Morris, if he starts, he's fine. If he doesn't start, he's not fine. 11, 19, 16, and 28 fantasy points last 4 games. I'm good with the rest of those geeks. Giannis, Jokic. Jokic is cheaper than Giannis. Embiid 10-7. Cat 9-5. Sabonis, Valanciunas against Dallas. Christian Wood is 89. Bam is 87. Capella. Jared Allen. All these centers are in play. Every single one of them. It just depends on who fits in your lineup better. Mo Bamba. Everybody except Drummond's in play. Turner's hurt. Robert Williams is playing. Rich Holmes is 5,800. I heard he was playing his full minutes. His next game. Listen, center is where it's at on this slate. You got to get the centers right. Paul George comes out. 11-8 for Jokic. That's a big number. Capella is a little pricey. We're gonna do Valanciunas. And we're gonna do Christian Wood. Looks good. Cat 95. Should be able to do whatever he wants in Washington. Jokic 11-8. Listen, right now we're gonna do Cat. When we get value, we'll go back to Jokic. But right now, we want to watch the salary. And we said Brogdon 70. I thought he was 71, 77. Now he's at 4-2. Now we need one more player to save salary. Kelly Oubre. Let's see something. Kevin Love, Jack Green, Josh Hart, Franz Wagner, Markkinen. $36, $31, $27, $41, $31, $36, $32, 33 minutes. 13, 17, 15 shots. Lauri Markkinen. Lauri Markkinen is our value. That still leaves you with 3,600 left, but we're going to get value and then we'll work it out. Like I said, I don't usually like leaving you guys. I don't like leaving you guys with a little bit of salary. So let's make some more space for you guys. Capella's been amazing. Evan Mobley, Mo Bamba 65. Wendell Carter. Rich Holmes at 5,800. We'll do Rich Holmes at value also for now until we get more value. You got a $5,800 starting center. You pair him with Halliburton, a little bit more shots to go around, with no Barnes. Also, with no Barnes, there's more rebounds to come around for Rich Holmes. So that works out. That works out very well. The reason I picked Valanciunas is because some of these centers have power forwards that eat into their production. Like, for example, Capella has Collins, and Embiid has what's his name? Tobias. Valanciunas has nobody. Nobody's gonna fight him for rebounds or take rebounds from him. Same thing with Holmes. So that's actually what I was looking at when I was looking at the centers. So I was looking at the price and then the who else they had with them. Christian Wood is a good play also, but I'm scared of a blowout, even though I'm not supposed to. Jokic is a little bit pricey. When we get real value, he could come back in. And Valanciunas is going to eat regardless. Jared Allen has Mobley, so he got a good price also. The same way Horford has Robert Williams. So I look for these things. Mo Bamba has Carter, but they're at a good price, so it doesn't matter. If I'm going to be paying up for a center, I want a center that's going to eat all by himself. That's Valanciunas. Rich Holmes, 30 fantasy points, you're happy from a starting center. So, listen, you get a game script, how you think the game is going to go. You pick your players to match the game script, and that's how you play. That's how you play DFS. That's how you play winning DFS. It's been a little bit of a video, I know. We're moving on to Fanduel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. If you're new here, I know you had a little bit of a extended opening monologue for my video, but we had to do a little house cleaning every couple of weeks or so. We got to make sure we set it straight and let everybody know what the rules are. So forgive me. Subscribe. We break down NBA slates every single day. Hit the bell so you know when I drop videos. Usually about midnight. I'm already halfway into the video, so you have more than enough time to go over it and figure out what you're gonna do. Thumbs up the video. That helps me with YouTube. That helps them understand that you appreciate what you're doing. It circulates the video to get new viewers, which will in turn get new subscribers, so we can build what we're building, because we're all in this together. And that's about it. Let's move on to Fanduel. Let's get this video going. Point guard. 9'6", 8'2", 7'9". Luke at 10. What is that? 10-6 against Indiana. Very tempting. Our boy Luka is very tempting. Let's see what else is out there. De'Aaron Fox, Drew Holiday against Charlotte. Malcolm Brogdon. Wow. What are we doing? What are we doing? $7,200 for Malcolm Brogdon on Fanduel. I watched somebody go in my chat and say, "Oh, why did you pick Malcolm Brogdon? He's not a good play." Yeah, whatever. Paul George at 8,600. When you see what Draftkings has these people salary at, then you go to Fanduel and you see their prices are drop. You play them because they're too cheap. Small forward. Jimmy. Anthony Edwards is 86, 81. Miles Bridges. Tobias. Brandon Ingram, 74. I like that. Kevin Porter. Mr. Triple Double, 6,800. That's cool. Lauri Markkanen again, 6,300. Buddy Hield, 5,800. That's a good price for him. Lou Dort. Buddy Hield, 5,800 is a good price, even though I don't like playing him. We'll come back to small forward. Giannis, 11-2. What are we smoking? Giannis is a lock. Giannis is a must play. Giannis is a must play. Center. Another 11. Wow. Must be Christmas. 4,400 left. So we just get a cheap small forward and wait for value. I'm playing Jokic and Giannis, but there's enough value on this slate. NAW, Bogdanovich, Duarte, Kevin Huerter, 4,800, Baisley. $20, $28, $15, $31, $14, and $12. I'm good. Even though I need value, I'm not gonna sell myself short just to get somebody in there. They got to be productive. Josh Richardson will not be useful. Marcus. See, here we go. If Marcus Morris starts, you play him. $4,500. There's your value. You still got 40. You got a lineup with Paul George, Giannis, Jokic, Malcolm Brogdon. You have 43.75 left, and we haven't even touched value. That's amazing. Marcus Morris, listen to me very carefully. We want to make sure that he's starting. Okay. Let's jump to Superdraft. Let's end this. And once again, I really appreciate you being here, watching this video, listening to what I have to say. And it means a lot to me. We're coming into a new month, and we're going to be positive and productive. That's it. Also, if you need help with your lineups, especially towards lock, right before lock, and you're too busy, you're working, whatever it is, and you need someone to do the work for you, my Patreon will handle that, can handle that. If you need a cheat sheet on my chart with all the advanced data in one place so you can see what everybody's projected to be doing as far as minutes, points, fantasy points per minute, usage, whatever advanced stats that I use, it will be all on one chart on my Patreon. And the Discord is already up. If you want to join the Discord, that way you can hit me up throughout the day if you need information or anything that you may need. That's also included in the Patreon. And as far as DFS, there's a lot of moving parts. I can customize the Patreon for whatever your needs are. So that will be linked in the description. That will be linked in the comments, because it is December 1st, so this will be the time to take advantage of it. Let's get on with Superdraft, and let's get the hell out of here. Luka looks good, 1 multiplier. Lonzo 1.1, that's fine. Trae Young 1.15, very good. Brogdon 1.25, very good. Shai Gilgeous 1.25, very good. Cole Anthony 1.3, good. Garland 1.4. I think Drew Holiday's going to have a big game. Mr. Triple Double 1.4. Buddy Hield 1.45. Tyrese Maxey 1.45, starting point guard for the Sixers. I'm taking Halliburton with no Barnes 1.5. Kitty 1.5. Looks good. Marcus Smart, Kelly Oubre. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anyone down here for us, as we are now deep dumpster diving. Let's go back up. Luka's probably a very good play. Luka, we'll take Luka. I'll take Trae Young. I'll take Giannis. I'll take Christian Wood. John Collins, Rich Holmes. John Collins, Rich Holmes. I'll take Bobby Portis. I'm looking for volume when it comes to Superdraft more than multiplier. I'll take BI at 1.25. And at center, I'll take Jokic or Valanciunas. Valanciunas is at a 1.2. Wow. I'm gonna take Jokic. He's just superior when it comes to fantasy points. Alright, boys and girls, we got Halliburton 1.5, Luka 1, Trae Young 1.15, Giannis 1, Christian Wood 1.25, Brandon Ingram 1.25, Jokic at a flat 1. That's the end of this video. We got through it pretty quickly, quicker than I expected, even with my rant included in the beginning. Listen, I'm never gonna let nobody troll me or punk me on my own channel. That's just not gonna happen. So if I gotta say a few words, then I'm gonna say a few words. But listen, I do appreciate all of you guys. We've come a long way in a few months. We'll continue growing. We'll continue learning. We'll continue profiting. Thank you for your time. Throw it in the chat if you need anything. Any questions? Any comments? If you want to tell me who you like, listen, I love that. I love when you tell me, listen, I saw your video, however, I like this guy. I like when you formulate your own players. Please keep them coming. You guys have a good night. Have a good day. Thumbs up. Subscribe. Hit the bell. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day and good luck. Ciao.